5 of the championship, season 3. Starting from 18th, could not get a balance in qualifying, could not get the car to work. Battling with the Williams down there, Lewis Hamilton at the back, bumping wheels with Grosjean in the Red Bull, I think it was. Sebastian Vettel off at the front, just sailing away. He did well to get on pole. Scrapping away with the Force Indias and Magnussen in the Haas. Have a little bit of a coming together with him later on. He's quite feisty, Magnussen. So again, end up behind Magnussen at this stage of the race. Settling in probably around 13th place. Coming up behind the Toro Rosso and the McLarens. And at this stage I'm thinking, man, nearly lost it there. Yeah, again, so I had a little tussle with Magnussen. End up going wide here. That's a bit of his front wing end fence come off there on the racing point. I keep calling it Force India, it's the racing point. Old habits die hard. Look at the state of that tip of that nose cone. Scuffed up. Coming around, start finish straight. I was able to hang on to the back of these guys, but I could not get on the soft tyres. I could not get a rhythm going. The car felt really slippy, but once I got onto the mediums, had a little. That was payback. That was aggressive, but that was payback for earlier where he nudged me off. So gone down the inside. That was close. I couldn't get it slowed down to not tap the McLaren in front. But yeah, we got up to 5th place. Bottas, he actually slowed down. Yeah, you can see him down in 12th place there. He slowed down, lost pace. We ended up overtaking him around the time where I was kind of scrapping with the Haas and Kimi Räikkönen. So he's actually dropped out of points. I said we started 18th. We must have had a gained a place due to a penalty from somebody else, because it was definitely 18th when I saw the qualifying screen. So yeah, again, it just shows that qualifying we're really struggling to get any kind of pace, even to get out of Q1. But our race pace is actually quite good. So and we only in the end finished 15 seconds off the lead. So considering that we've got the 4th or 5th best car at the moment, still able to pull it out and race quite competitively. So that puts us in. We've actually dropped behind Gasly now, so we're 6th in the championship. Lucas Weber just absolutely dominating in the Alfa Romeo. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. He made Sebastian Vettel look like a chump, even though Sebastian got away at the beginning of that race. So we've got to go back to the drawing board. We've got to try and get some R&D. I'm going to get talked to here by Claire, maybe? Yeah.
Amazing performance right there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Well, yeah, I mean, starting 17th.
Cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
Foot to the floor. Floor to the foot. Whichever way you want to say.
Are you pleased to see him doing well?
I mean, not really, but yeah, we'll do the rep increased one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Okay. Lando, what's going on, mate? Where were you today? In my rearview mirrors. Unlucky. He's about the only person that was, so I can take the mickey out of him, it's fine. We'll see if we can get the R&D screen up, just so you can see what I'm talking about, rather than just the highlights. So we're actually losing the current rivalry with Valtteri, even though we did outperform him this weekend. And we are trouncing Devin Butler because he is garbage, hot garbage. Yeah, we would have got decent amounts from that. I didn't fulfill my race objective, I don't think, so I lost rep with everybody. I am a veteran, and I'm slightly more sportsmanship. Since I went to Mercedes, I've been acting a little bit more mature and nice rather than a diva.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews.
Okay, well,
On to the next one.
why did my rep go down then? I don't understand. Alright, so we'll probably do the 91 McLaren event because Butler's attending, so we can get extra points for beating him. Okay, yeah. I mean, it was a handful, but we managed it. Carl. You know Jeff, that's for sure. Okay, so R&D, I mean, we're fifth. We're fifth. Fifth best. I mean, we've got points to spend, but not enough for that engine piece. Chassis. I mean, again, these are all like the business end upgrades now. Okay, so this part that failed, which would have put us a little bit closer to Renault in the aerodynamics department, we can buy that again and hope that it doesn't actually fail this time. I mean, we've done pretty well on durability because a lot of these elements were under threat from the regulation change at the end of Season 2. So we've actually protected those. So I sunk all the points into keeping these active rather than losing them to keep the durability of the car up. But we did lose ground on the other areas of the car. So that's why we're seeing a lot of people have grid penalties. We're okay. So yeah, it's difficult when you look at those top two, how far ahead they are. I mean, we're a little way behind Renault, but we can claw it back. And there's certainly with the in progress things that we've got coming up in Canada and Monaco. I mean, the powertrain takes more, so it's going to be a little while before we get that. But provided that Ferrari don't bring any upgrades in the next couple of races, we should be able to overtake them. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. I mean, Valtteri, I'm doing the lion's share of the championship points here for Mercedes, so Valtteri needs to pull his finger out. And then we'll see how we get on by the time we get to Monaco. Monaco's always hard. Always hard. I mean, last season we got 4th, and the season before that in a Williams we got 15th. So I like Monaco. Monaco doesn't always like me. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll do the challenge, and then we'll do that off camera, and then we'll go and come back at Monaco. So see you then.